And wrestling fans, here we go with the second half of the show. And Wild Cameron Walker makes his way to the ring, along with the world famous, or infamous, if you will, Tumiguchi.
You know, ever since Cameron Walker is associated with Tumiguchi, he's been racking up some wins.
Yeah, you know what? You gotta give the devil his due. Tumiguchi has molded Wild Cameron Walker.
That's what happens when you have a manager. What can I say? Managers make the world go round.
Yeah, you would know that as a manager. Sometimes you need that guidance as a young competitor to get you on the right track.
I speak from experience. Tumiguchi wearing the finest women's clothing. Cameron Walker definitely has his work cut out for this guy.
Oh, you're in line.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt Conyers here, ladies and gentlemen.
How are you supposed to wrestle in that? He's wearing clothes, street clothes.
And speaking of clothes here, Bling, you might want to watch what you say about Tumiguchi's attire. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but you know Tumiguchi's going to be watching this later on.
Oh, that's fine, bro. I got Tecolote. He has my back. I can say whatever I want.
It is nice to have the global champion in your employ.
Living the life. Living the life. Here comes the ugly.
And to the point of what you're saying here, Roosevelt has got like a full body suit here,
dressed like a night manager at a Hilton.
I was gonna say like landscaping, but you know.
Roosevelt dressed as a strip club bouncer.
How would you know what a strip club bouncer looks like? What have you been doing in your spare hours? And you want to talk about me?
Of course you wouldn't go there. It's a place where you have to have money to be. Of course.
I don't hear you. You're silent. You've been talking all night. I mean, talk now.
Of course you can't hear when money talks. Of course.
Paul Pritchard signals for the bell, and this match is underway. And Roosevelt Conyers trying to get the masses here in Phoenix behind him.
Roosevelt's got like blue eyes. What is he, like an albino or something?
And Cameron Walker getting fired up here.
Speaking of dressing up, Cameron Walker looks like a half-dressed jockey right now with those pants.
Collar and elbow tie up here, and we see Tumiguchi verbally giving it to the fans as usual. Roosevelt Conyers here with a side headlock, and now up against the ropes here, Irish whip, and right in the center of the ring they meet. Oh, he steps on his foot and sweeps the leg, and he just narrowly avoided a hard stump. And there's Tumiguchi, to your point there, Bling, trying to get him back in focus. Telling him to stick to the game plan, whatever diabolical game plan Tumiguchi comes up with.
You never know which way Tumiguchi's going to come from you, but you'll see it coming a mile away.
Of course, I mean, I'd be sitting well, I can't.
It's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah. And Cameron Walker with the reversal right there, taking him to the Pity City hit, it looks like.
Hit him with the bushwhacker up there.
Oh, and he counters out. Sunset flip only gets a 2 count.
See, Roosevelt's wearing regular clothes, so he can't really do a kip-up.
Oh,
surprised he could even
but he is able to do a tiaras and a beautiful drop
corrected.
Kick.
I'm sorry, Mr. Roosevelt.
A tiaras followed up with a drop kick, and Cameron Walker doing the right thing, going to the outside to compose himself and to get fanned by Tumiguchi.
What is Tumiguchi doing there? You know, those seats are kind of blocking what's going on below the belt. Poor Cameron Walker, the things he has to do to have Tumiguchi on his side, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy, we don't want to go there. I mean, we know Tumiguchi. We live in a litigious society, and Tumiguchi has been known to take people to court.
Did you just call him a swinger or something like that? Is that what that means? I don't know.
Litigious.
Back to the action, Thomas.
Maybe if you read something other than dirty magazines, you know what that meant. And now look at that, beautiful. Oh, a big back elbow. Look at the athleticism of Roosevelt. And a big crossbody in the corner. But Cameron Walker catches him, cuts him off with the pass. And a fallaway slam. And
that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
And runabout Roosevelt Conyers is in a bad way right now as Cameron Walker clearly has the advantage. Oh! Right down with that back elbow and now wailing away.
Roosevelt looking like the bad guy character from a Tyler Perry movie.
And Cameron Walker slowly dragging him to the corner. Oh, and knocks him down with a big clothesline. Lateral press. Only getting a 1 count right there. And he doesn't get the sturge. That's the coaching of Tumiguchi right there.
He's got a choke right there, Thomas. That's a choke, if I ever seen one.
Referee Paul Pritchard checking that hold as, to your point there, Bling, trying to make sure the arm doesn't dip below the chain.
As blind as Tom is, he can't wear glasses. He has small ears.
And right in the bread basket right there, and down goes Roosevelt. Roosevelt Conyers right here. He started off this match with a house of fire, but it has been quickly extinguished for the time being in a scoop slam by Cameron Walker right in the center of the ring.
You know, a slam might be a very common move in wrestling, but people don't understand. It takes the wind right out of you, Thomas.
Drops the elbow down and only getting a 2 count. Now, to your point, we've seen this improvement in Cameron Walker. A couple of years ago, he would have been like a house of fire, just expending all sorts of unnecessary energy. But right now, it's just taking his time. But right now, Roosevelt Conyers is beginning to fight back.
Let's keep it a buck, Thomas. He would gas.
Oh, it drops him down. Beautiful maneuver right there. 1-2, and kicks out at 2.
Cameron Walker would gas out. He's on the Ozempic. He's looking fit. He's eating his Wheaties. What can I say?
Oh, a big boot drops him. I don't know if he got enough of it, all of it, but he got enough. And now look at this. He's clutching his knee. Referee.
If I were a betting man, I would say Tumiguchi's going to say hello to Mr. Roosevelt just to check on him. Just to check on him, of course.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Paul Pritchard. Paul Pritchard.
He can't hear you, Thomas. Not only is he blind, he's partially deaf.
I'm not going to debate that with Paul Pritchard. And look at Tumiguchi just verbally browbeating him on the outside.
Tumiguchi just minding his business, and the people harassing him.
He's not minding his damn business. He was just over here attacking Roosevelt on the outside.
Well, if he really was, the ref would have done something about it, but he wasn't because he did it.
He was checking on the condition of Cameron Walker. Referee Paul Pritchard's doing his job, trying to make sure the safety of the wrestlers first. And building a back suplex. Very nicely done in the center of the ring. Hooking that far leg right there, and only going to get 2 count.
Looked like we almost had a classic Pritchard fast count.
Are you saying Paul Pritchard is not a man of integrity?
I'm saying he counts fast. He must, he's like one of those NBA refs.
Oh, now
Can't trust him.
He's ripping his shirt off. What do you mean, like Mike Dunleavy? Oh, well, this is just disrespectful.
Dunleavy was the player. Donnelly was the...
Tim Donahue, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Well, you better stop talking.
Calling a shot here.
Well, you better stop talking about it and do it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he stopped him right there. Roosevelt Connors is going to have none of it.
You are the last dragon. You possess the power of the force. No? All right. I guess I'm the only one.
Very beautiful there, Bling. And he ducks under the clothesline. He tried to go for instinctively, he tried to go for the power slam right there. Oh, spine buster.
Asking you shall receive, Tomas. Asking you shall receive.
And now Roosevelt Connors has got to jump on him immediately, charging into the corner right there, and throwing his body right into the midsection of Cameron Walker. And now the second Robert Johnson, face first down to the canvas.
Face meet Matt, unload.
1, 2, oh, just kicks out at 2.
I'm telling you, Pritchard must have money on this match because he's counting way too fast for Roosevelt.
I don't know, I think it's been a pretty consistent count so far. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, Roosevelt Conyers standing tall over Cameron Walker. I can't believe there's fans actually chanting for Cameron Walker, but be that as it may, trying to negotiate a vertical suplex, and Cameron Walker using that weight advantage, and that's 2 times that he failed. And now Cameron Walker, drops him down. And now he's got the cover right here. 1, 2, kicks out at 2.
These guys are beating the hell out of each other, Thomas. I like it.
And now look at this, Cameron Walker dropping the steps right here. He
means business, Holmes.
And now he's going to try to negotiate a move right here. Roosevelt Connors having none of it. Hard right hand knocks him down to a knee. And now he's going to try to negotiate the suplex. And he gets it this time. Vertical suplex. Hooking that far leg. And no, it kicks out at 2.
No one's ever won a match from a suplex since 1963. Let's keep it real, Thomas.
Don't let Billy Robinson hear you say that from wherever he is up in heaven.
R.I.P.
And now look at this, trying to negotiate a German suplex right there with Cameron Walker.
I've seen this move in a prison movie one time. And just like that, too. That's how it ended. It was not good for the guy on the bottom.
Somehow the padding of the turnbuckle went off right there, and he went face first into it. He's on the ropes! He's on the ropes!
Once again, classic Pritchard, blind as a bat, just as deaf.
Cameron Walker, by very nefarious means. And now look at Tumigachi not even staring in there, trying to act like, oh, who, me? Oh, no, I would never do anything like that.
I tell you, a manager makes all the difference in the world, Thomas. Now, Roosevelt might dress like a manager at McDonald's. That doesn't count. You got Tumigachi on your side, you always got the advantage.
This guy, Tumigachi, as successful as he is a boil on the ass of life. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Walker getting the victory, albeit a tainted victory.
Mark my words, Thomas, I see gold in his future. Just temporarily until, of course, Decalote takes off him, but I see gold in Cameron Walker's future.
he's been on a bit of a winning streak. Perhaps the officials of SCW and AWWA may be taking notice, and perhaps before the end of the year, he could be receiving title shots.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, when you have a manager, not only does he take care of you, well,
the great Cameron Walker. We've not been formally introduced, so allow me to introduce myself. I am the AWWA General Manager, Gary Marshall. And Cameron Walker, I've been watching your matches, and I must say, I am extremely impressed with what you've been doing. Impressed so much, I am here to deliver the news that you are now the #1 contender for any AWWA championship that you want to challenge for. So, congratulations, Cameron Walker. I'll be waiting to hear from your call so we can work out the details. And again, congratulations on becoming the #1 contender.
We're ready for the next match, and here comes Darren Ard.
ladies and gentlemen, the star of the hit sitcom Webster.
That is not true. You know he's going to be watching this.
You know, Gary Coleman, he was Webster and he was the Arnold kid, right?
That is not Gary Coleman.
I get my actors confused. Uh-oh. So the winner of this match, Thomas, gets a chance to be graced by Tecolote in the ring for his global championship. So I'm going to be watching this very closely, Thomas.
Yes,
please don't interrupt me while I watch this.
I know you're going to have a vested interest in this contest here.
You know, Matt Cross has wrestled all over the world. He's a very, very worthy challenger, but he's also dating the guy from another part of the world, from England, Aiden English. So anything could happen.
He is not from England.
Cleveland, yeah, the land of championships. Whatever.
Matt Cross, ladies and gentlemen, a very respected veteran. He's competed here in Phoenix before. He competed for Sonora Championship Wrestling last year.
Oh, make no bones about it. Matt Cross is one of the best wrestlers to ever step foot in this building. I'm not gonna lie. But you know who's the best wrestler to ever step foot in this building? Tecolote.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It's the obvious answer. Anyone would have said that. Somebody call ice. Yeah, right. I don't believe that for a second. You call yourself Aiden English? You're clearly from London. You know, look at how pompous he is. If he was walking to the ring and Tecolote was there, he would not be so confident.
Certainly an accomplished wrestler is Aiden English, former NXT Tag Team Champion.
You know, nothing but respect for Aiden English. He's definitely a worthy challenger if he was to win. But I'm not gonna lie, I got my money on Matt Cross right now. You always bet on the underdog.
I don't know how much of an underdog Matt Cross is. We're talking about somebody who has over 20 plus years in the wrestling business.
Well, I'm going by height on this one. Since Tecolote, you know, he's not here.
Wow. I don't think you want to be saying that to Aiden English. Also known in some circles as Matthew Reinhold.
Watch your mouth, Thomas. There's children listening to this. I want to hear about no one's holes.
You're unbelievable. I've been looking forward to this contest. This is going to be an athletic contest between two established veterans.
I'm going for the white guy. The American. The other white guys aren't real white people. Anyways, back to the match. I don't know what to do with you.
And now Aiden English hearing it from the masses here.
Aiden English with the Van Gogh trunks on there. Once again, foreigner.
Vincent Van Gogh. I mean, what? Vincent Van Gogh is one of the greatest artists of our time.
I'm not debating that, Thomas. I'm just debating his citizenship at the moment. That's all.
He was born and raised in Chicago.
Come on, bro. Anyone can get that on a birth certificate. My Thea got one not too long ago. I know a guy.
And Aiden English certainly brings a pedigree here. He was trained by Steve Kern down in Florida Championship Wrestling.
Steve Kern, the manager, the actual coach for the Warriors. Championship coach right there.
No, not that Steve. That's Steve Kerr. I'm talking about Steve Kern.
Oh, the guy who made the juice. Man, he's all over the place, isn't he?
The Skinner.
Kern's the nectar. So good.
Oh, my God.
So good.
You're unbelievable.
You seem like a V8 guy.
Hard shot right there. And now try to get a rear waist lock. Now over to a full Nelson. Switches him over. Snapmare take over. He faked him out. He did a little bit too much showboating right there. And now Matt Cross off the ropes right there. Takes him out with a beautiful tiaras.
You know
and
what?
now he's going to take the
fighting Matt Cross. He would have left that happen.
He's going to take to the skies right here. Fans, you better watch out.
Oh yeah, I'd move out of the way if I were those guys. Matt Cross is reckless.
Here it comes. Matt Cross coming through. Tope Suicida.
Don't care if a fan gets hurt whatsoever. I hope AWWA has their insurance paid double when you got someone like Matt Cross. So just can't lose cannon.
And Matt Cross, we've seen him. Oh, hard knife edge chop.
Right in the nipple.
In his younger days, Matt Cross, when he was known as M-Dog 20, used to fly all over the ring. Used to use some of the furniture that was on the outside just in regular matches. I mean, he was just a daredevil. And look at this. I mean, he just had one of those fans over there in the VIP section give him a chop. And now Aiden English is hating life right now.
What kind of make-a-wish move was that? I hope he got a little extra cheddar for that. And now veteran move
right there, breaking the count. Yes, you're right.
And now Husto, of course, can't count for the life of him. He's probably on 2 right now. Yep, classic Husto.
Well, I mean, as you know, Bling, I mean, it's the referee's discretion. A lot of the times, the referees want to see the match end in the pinfall or disqualification. They want to see a definitive winner. So a lot of times when they make the count on the outside, they kind of stretch it a little bit to make sure that the wrestlers get back in the ring and we get a clear-cut winner.
It sounds like you're endorsing this treacherous referee.
I was whipping to the turnbuckle. Matt Cross meets him with his feet right there.
Matt Cross is floating like a butterfly right now.
Oh, but he wasted too much time and he got his legs swept out from under him, and he met the back of that top turnbuckle with a whiplash effect. Oh, and it stops right in the middle of his back.
The alleged Chicago win, Aiden English over here putting the stomps down on him. Gonna have a hot dog later. Maybe a deep dish pizza. Chicago.
I thought you said he was foreign.
No one's asking you right now, Thomas.
Get him off. That's up your alley, isn't it? Irish whip to the turnbuckle right there, and Matt Cross goes hard.
And you said it yourself, Irish whip once again. Not from this country.
That's one of the oldest moves in the book of wrestling, and that does not necessarily indicate that he's Irish.
Whenever they come up there, so when it's a Mexican whip. Just so you know.
A Mexican whip.
Exactly. You know, where we're at was once considered Mexico, so technically we're the most American people here.
And driving that knee right into the vertebrae and wrenching away right there with that weird chin lock. Referee El Justo checking the position of that arm, making sure it doesn't dip below the
What
chin.
language is he singing in right there? I don't understand. Is he like speaking Czechoslovakian or something? I can't understand.
I don't know exactly what he's saying, but he's not endearing himself to the masses here at Bull Shooters. And now Cross fighting to get back to a vertical pace right here.
Oh, whoa.
And a snapmare. Oh, and a jawbreaker. Aiden English is stunned. Charges into the corner. Handspring elbow, but there was nobody in the pole.
Oh, man, that was a really nice handspring. Too bad he didn't land it, unfortunately. Aiden English just too smooth for that one.
You know about smooth. Just driving his foot right into the mush of Matt Cross. Aiden English, these two savvy veterans right here who can outwit the other and just drives his head right into the top turnbuckle.
Aiden English with the real European style of wrestling. Those are not orthodox punches. Those are more of a Great Britain right, as they call it. Shallywhacker, as they say.
Really loading up with those punches to your point there, Blaine.
See, back home where he's from in Europe, they let fans come in the ring.
He is not from Europe.
And the corrupt Augusto yelling at the fans, making it a bad experience for the paying customers, as always.
Shots to the midsection right there, Matt Cross beginning to fight back, and he's right back down with a boot to the gut.
You know, Aiden English may have the size advantage, but if you make a smaller man even smaller by keeping him on the ground, you're going to win every time. I learned that about my third time in 5th grade.
Oh, you mean all those times they bullied you for your school lunch there?
That's why they called it middle school. You stay in the middle for a while. Come on, Thomas, get with the program.
You know you wanted to keep those snack packs you had.
You know, it's kind of weird, like during my senior year, they said I was too old to date the students, but I graduated. Anyways, Aiden English here got Matt Cross in the corner.
Oh, and met with the boots of Matt Cross. And now climbing up to the second rope here, hopping right over Aiden English and takes him out with a clothesline. And another one. And now sizing him up here. Matt Cross gonna charge in the ring. And now he hits that back spring elbow. And now up the second rope and knocks him down with a big elbow. Hook in the far leg. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2.
Took a look, they would have kicked out at 1, but I digress.
Folks, this match is for the #1 contendership for the AWWA Global Championship, and watching very intently is my broadcast partner here, Smooth Johnny Bling, who most certainly is taking mental notes right here, and he's going to be going over the tape later on, studying the winner of this contest and trying to get a leg up on the winner for Tecolote. And now Aiden English gets driven right into his small of the back, gets driven right into the turnbuckle. Oh, Aiden English with a savvy escape. Oh, and that might be it right there. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2.
You know, good for Matt Cross. Good for Matt Cross. I'd rather have Tecolote beat him anyways.
I was just going to ask, if you had a preference between these two, who would you rather have Tecolote face?
Considering this is America Warrior Wrestling Alliance, I'm going for the real American Matt Cross in this one.
They're both real Americans.
Prove it.
Over the top rope there. Oh, he tried with the senton and missed. And a pump kick right there. Nicely done. And Matt Cross, standing moonsault. Beautifully done. Hook in the far leg and kicks out at 2.
Let's keep it a buck, Thomas. It's going to take a lot more than a standing moonsault to take out Aiden English.
Yeah, no argument there. And Matt Cross, if he wants to become the #1 contender to the Global Championship, he better not waste time.
If he was smart, he would just stomp on him from the top rope, right in the neck.
And I think he wants to set up for some more high-impact offense. Standing up on the top rope and gets punched down in the pass by Aiden English. Oh, and that's a painful situation.
Definitely don't want to be Matt Cross right now. Or any other day of the week for that matter. But especially not right now.
Yeah, he's going to be singing a little Vienna Boys choir right now. And now Aiden English perhaps setting him up for a superplex. If he gets this is going to be one violent maneuver here. And Matt Cross holding on to the ropes.
See, Aiden English is excited to wrestle in this country because in Europe they don't allow stuff off the top rope.
He is not from Europe. And
look
now
how excited he was.
Shot to the midsection right there. Matt Cross trying to get out of it. Just hammering out rights and lefts, and a big hit knocks him down.
Right on the bridge of the nose there.
And now he's standing in the second rope right there. Matt Cross looking to hit a high flying move here. Oh, a beautiful shooting star press. 1, 2, and 3.
All right, Matt Cross, I'll give it to you. But I'll tell you what, Matt Cross, if that was Tecolote, he never would have went down like that. I would have pulled him right out of the ring.
And Matt Cross is the #1 contender for the AWWA Global Championship. And now my partner Johnny Bling has left the ring here. And now he's just verbally accosting Matt Cross.
Did you see the fear in his eyes? You see the fear in his eyes when I told him what he was in store for? Oh, it's a three-way, huh?
The 30-minute time limit, and it is for the AWWA US Championship, making his way to the ring.
Champ in the house, Thomas. Now this guy had a Rumble, a Battle Royal match, came out as the champion, and now he has to defend his US title. This is a working champion, Thomas. The working man's champion.
Well, he's not the United States champion. The champion is Victor Ursus. But to your point, he could walk out with 3 belts over there. By the way, that other title is from Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Shouts out to Thunder Mountain Wrestling that's watching here.
There's so many organizations right now. It's a great time to be a fan, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a great weekend for wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, as Johnny Blaine just said, this is the biggest wrestling weekend in the world, and I hope you're enjoying it here tonight as we bring you the best of the American Warrior Wrestling Alliance. And here is the new Sonoran Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Ramrock.
You know, I can't be mad at Ramrock. He gave my son an autograph one time. I sold it for $20. Good guy, good guy.
You actually sold it? Oh my God. You're one of those type of fans, aren't you?
I mean, you know, he was coming out of the airport. You know, I wouldn't, let him leave until I got an autograph. It's a big deal.
That's why they say to leave the wrestlers alone at the airport.
Well, then how come they don't wear masks? Tecolote wears masks. Can't tell who he is without the mask. He walks around wherever he wants. See, when you got a manager like Johnny Bling, you move smart. Now, speaking of monsters here, this guy straight out of that show Oz on HBO. Not to be messed with. It's a big scary guy. Big scary guy.
And these two have a long-standing rivalry that dates back 3 years here, Bling.
Rivalry schmivalry. They might have one, but who has the titles right now? As big as Capane is, Rocky's got the belts. So clearly Rocky's got the upper hand.
And then there's this man.
You know, I've heard about this guy. I've seen some video. It's pretty scary.
there better be lucky that Victor Ursus is focused on this championship contest here.
Is it just me, or does Victor Ursus look like he knows what human flesh tastes like? I'm just saying, I get the vibe. Look at that, he's sniffing the crowd. I knew it. I know a cannibal when I see one, Thomas.
The Warbeard Victor Ursus, the United States Heavyweight Champion.
What, Thomas? If this guy was ever chasing us in the woods, good luck. Because I know I run faster than you.
Oh, I'm gonna trip you to get away from that guy. Referee Paul Pritchard has a tall task ahead of him. And I mean that in every sense of the word. And there's a lot of animosity between these two. Matter of fact, between all three of these men, matter of fact.
Look at this ugly crowd.
If you've been watching the AWWA Facebook page, you've seen the promos between these three. There is going to be no love lost here in this main event for the United States Heavyweight Championship. And I got to tell you, I don't envy Paul Pritchard in the slightest bit. He's got to step between these big, angry men.
And he also wears two different size shoes, so it's kind of hard to find shoes that fit. So I definitely don't envy Paul Pritchard.
Oh my God. And the bell sounds, and this main event for the United States Heavyweight Championship is underway. And like we said at the beginning of the night, we got three big men, and they're about to beat the hell out of each other. And they duck under the clothesline.
That's the smart move. Take out the big guy first, Thomas.
Shots to the midsection. Kind of Andre the Giant strategy, to your point there, Bling. And now they're going to try to negotiate a double suplex here.
Yeah, even with both of them, I don't think that's a smart idea, Thomas.
And Capane powers him over and a double suplex to the toe.
I've seen that coming. Yo, Capane. If I was him, I would jump on top of one of them and beat them all to hell instead of standing around cheering for the crowd.
The monster you could trust, Capane, the heater of the Heat Mafia, and just drives all 300 pounds of his body right into Ramrock and Victor Ursus.
It's about 6'5", a pissed off white boy, man. I'll tell you what.
Bam! Their heads colliding in the center of the ring.
Right now, I bet you $5 Ursus gets his makeup taken off by the end of the match.
Oh, and he just got dumped over unceremoniously by Victor Ursus, and now the United States champion is going to try to mount some offense of his own. Oh, Victor Ursus right off the apron and flew right into the
crowd. That gentleman had his beer still. It's like catching a foul ball and not dropping your beer. What a night for that gentleman.
That guy just broke man law. Meanwhile, Ramrock is still in the ring trying to recover, and these two, Victor Ursus and Capane, really laying the leather to each other. And Ramrock, he gets some of his own. Cannonball right there, right off the apron. And the newly crowned SCW Heavyweight Champion on the outside, laying the leather to Victor Ursus.
Victor Ursus taking a swing. What is that, Coors Light? Animal.
I don't think he cares.
I'm a Modelo and Dos Equis guy myself, Thomas. You're more of a Shirley Temple guy, I already know.
Well, I don't drink at all, so.
Exactly.
No!
Ouch.
Ramrock just fell in a violent fashion on the outside.
That's concrete, Thomas.
And Johnny Bling, to your point, there are no protective mats on the outside. He just fell hard on the concrete floor. And I think the referee, Paul Pritchard, better check on the condition of Ramrock.
Thomas, it's a three-way match. There's no rules. Paul Pritchard's doing what he does best. Nothing.
And just continuing to stomp away at the prone body of Ramrock is Vitor Ursus.
I don't know about these fans. I don't know if they're that dedicated because this is a three-way match. That means there's no rules. They can interfere. You know what? If Tecolote was in a three-way match, he'd have at least 20 people beating up his competitors for him. That's how much he's loved in AWWA.
And think about the championship implications right here. In addition to the United States Championship being on the line, the SCW heavyweight champion is involved in this contest here, and even though the championship is not on the line, let's just assume that Vitor Ursus or Capane actually gets a fall over the champion. I mean, they'll become the United States champion and possibly set themselves up for a shot at the SCW title.
Well, you know, when they win the match, that's kind of what happens. They become the champion. So thank you for the lesson, Thomas. Big Capane with the slam. Ursus does not get tossed around like this normally. Not like you in the schoolyard.
Just breaking it up right there is Ramrock. Will you stop it?
Hey, let's call it how I see it.
You're one of a kind, Blaine. And now a hard European uppercut staggers Capane in the corner.
See, Rocky's got that German background, so there's no telling what he's going to be able to do.
Hard Irish whip in the corner right there, and drives his weight right into Capane.
How about 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I told you, 9.
Taking a bite out of Capane. I mean, I don't know how healthy that is.
Just a bunch of
kick right to the midsection.
Pimples in his mouth right there.
Hard slam right in the.
That reminded me of Hogan, Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3. I'm telling you.
Well, it is the weekend for that. Oh, drops an elbow right into the bread basket. 1, 2. Oh, and the heart, and he just in the nick of time right there. He got a fingertip to break up that count.
It doesn't take much to break up a count, Thomas. Just the finger.
And now the United States heavyweight champion drives his way right into Ramrock, and he's on Dream Street. Oh, and it just dropped down to the canvas.
Being on the ground with Vitor Ursus over you, it's not where you want to be.
No siree, buddy. Continuing to drive those elbows right into the solar plexus.
Speed behind those, but Ursus is not a speed guy. He's a muscle guy. He needs to hit him hard. He needs to take his time. He doesn't want to gas out. He's got 2 big monsters with him, but you know what? He doesn't have a manager. If he had a manager like Tecolote has me, he would have known that. So therefore, keep it warm for Tecolote, Vato, because he's coming for you too.
Hard shot right there by Capane from running. Oh, a hard headbutt. This is just amazing watching these 3 big men beat the crap out of each other.
These are seasoned veterans, Thomas, putting on a great performance, hard-hitting performance. It's almost 1 o'clock if I'm not mistaken here, and these people are still here cheering on after all these hours of wrestling action. I gotta say, they're getting the money's worth.
And as we said before, this is a big wrestling weekend, and it's already eventful for Ramrock. He won the SCW Heavyweight Championship earlier in the night. If he walks away, he can walk away here with 2 titles. But not if Vitor Ursus has something to say about it.
Uh-oh.
He's going to make him think about it. Oh!
He used
1,
gravity and
2,
physics
and broken up by Ramrock.
I'm no scientist, but I'm pretty sure, you know, there was some weight distribution, angles of the isosceles hold he had on him.
And now just throttling the hell out of Vitor Ursus is Ramrock.
Oh, I told you, Thomas, you get only $5, his bank up's almost off.
Oh, and all 3 men meet violently.
Triple down.
Violently in the center of the ring.
Oh man, I haven't seen 3 people go down that fast since, well, when you and your moms was walking down and slipping the grocery aisle over there. Did you drop that yogurt on the floor that one time? It was on the video, the YouTubes.
I swear, some of these kids in the grocery store nowadays. If I would have did that when I were a kid, I wouldn't be sitting here today. My mom didn't
You'd
play.
probably be in jail where you belong.
You want to. And all three men struggling to get back to their feet here.
Johnny Bling on the mic here with Thomas the Scoundrel Bug.
Oh,
Yikes!
listen to the shots. This is truly big meaty men slapping meat.
That's funny because I also seen that on your browser history the other day. You need to clear that out next time you let someone use your phone.
And now the back elbow is trying to extricate himself out of that hold there. And drives her down with the Uranagi. Lateral press, 1-2, and it's broken up by Capane.
If I was Capane, I would have just jumped on top of Rocky and just hooked the leg and kept going with the count there. Well, that would have counted as 3 if you only caught him with 1. I know math is not your strong suit, Thomas. I'm sorry. Continue on.
Hey, I passed enough.
Yeah, you only had to take the class all 5 years high school.
Oh! Nice amateur style takedown over there with some torque behind it.
You know, when you got a guy like Capane, you gotta utilize the science behind it, the angles. Surprised Dutchess knows how to do that. Normally he's just a big brute, powers his way around things.
Broken up there by Ramrock. AWWA United States Heavyweight Championship on the line here in the main event. And sizing him up right here is Ramrock. Oh,
hey, Tom, Ramrock's got a picture. Looks like
German suplex right there
on his arm of you. Is that you?
And now,
wait, no, that's a dog.
Oh, wait a minute. Ramrock and Capane. Oh, wait, look at this. Wait, what's going on over here? Oh, Capane just drove right into the body of Ramrock. What the hell? Hey, there's somebody over there at ringside that should be there. And Capane with a big choke slam.
I didn't see this coming.
Oh, no. 1, 2, and 3.
Who is this masked individual, Thomas? He's not my luchadors. He's not one of my guys. I know all the masked guys. Who is this?
And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new
AWWA United
I certainly didn't see that coming, but maybe I should have. But who is this man at ringside that just cost Ramrock a shot at the championship?
Now, does a guy like Capane really need that kind of help?
No, he does not. No. But who
is this?
But somebody is here on the outside in all black. You can't see his face at all.
Come on, who is it? Take the mask off. Show us who you are. What is going on here? Thomas, you know anything about this guy? You do all the homework? You're the nerd?
Capane is the new AWWA United States Heavyweight Champion, but the bigger story right here is this mystery man on the outside who has just cost Ramrock a shot at holding both titles, and Victor Ursus is going to be pissed off as well. He just lost the championship without even being involved in the decision.
That's what happens in 3-ways, man. Sometimes you just get left out, you know what I mean? No, you don't. Anyways, what a great match. Hard-hitting. Capane won with the help of some masked individual. I don't know, maybe he's one of El Justo's guys. You know, can't trust El Justo.
I don't think this guy's involved with El Justo. But then again, I mean, we never know. I mean, we don't know who this man is, and now he's entering the ring, and a beaten Ramrock is laid out here.
Who could it be? I'm curious.
Let's take a look here.
I don't recognize those calves.
Oh, now look at this. This mystery man just dropped him.
Double arm DDT.
Double arm DDT, dropped him head first. Who is this man?
Show yourself, scoundrel.
It's
He's blue balling, y'all. Classic AWWA. Gotta watch next time to find out.
I don't know. I don't understand this at all.
Hey, listen, Thomas. If the people want to know who this guy is, they gotta pay extra. Nothing's for free anymore. The show is over. If they want to know, they gotta show up. Maybe throw me some Fetty. Hit me on my hotline. 1-900-BLING for
Oh, will you get serious about this? A man just got laid out over here, and
It's the name of the game, baby. This ain't ballet.